guys, it is Asher coming at you today in Dragonstride Legacy Reborn Dragonheir Silent Gods remade here on Steam. By the way, it's still Dragonheir Silent Gods even in the US. Dragonstride Legacy Reborn on iOS and Android in the US and Dragonheir globally. Anyway, this is a sponsored video sharing some beginner tips, but listen, I'm not alone. I brought in my good friend Scratch. Scratch, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, what's up? Ash, doing pretty good, man. Pretty good. Actually excited because they've done some freaking insane changes, So
yeah,
I've been grinding this game like nonstop before too. So
I know,
yeah,
dude, you're the guy to have on. You're the guy to have on because you were a pro last time and you've been grinding it harder than anybody I know this time. And I just started a brand new fresh account because we were actually on the dev build before the launch. So I'm starting my official account here. So brand new, and I thought it'd be a great time. We're gonna do like a couple collabs talking about the game. But one of them, this one today, is gonna be super basic. What is some beginner tips? Like super simple. What are the first things you should focus on? Obviously, like I guess the obvious advice here, the only one I can help with is follow your quest, right? Like follow the mission, right?
Yeah.
A lot of it becomes kind of intuitive as you go, like a lot of these games. But man, I'm reminded, again, obviously a sponsored video, so we're gonna say nice things, but we're also gonna be honest along the way. But I'm just, the first thing I'm reminded of, man, is like, this is not a tip, but damn, the graphics are killer in this damn game, man. You can say what you want, but the graphics are insane.
Like that's the main. I played this game the first time for sponsorship. It's been like over 2 years ago, and I saw the graphics. I was like, damn, this is above rate in terms of graphics. Yeah, at least in my opinion. Some people might disagree with me.
Yeah. Everybody has their own taste, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I like the slightly darker graphics, like the darker theme, and they do have that, so they're definitely ticking my box on graphics more than any other game, like 1000%,
Yeah, absolutely, man. We're gonna talk about a little bit about the everything that's changed in the game on our next video, but why don't we start out with the basic, Scratch? Like, what should we be focused on in the early game? Remind us. I haven't played in God over a year, so talk us about like kind of early game, how to structure our account roster, some tips along the way.
Yeah, so basically the game will give you tons of free characters this time around. So they revamped their economy a lot. You're going to get some of the best epics for free. You're going to get, I think, 5 free legendaries in literally the first 4 days, okay? Which is just absolutely crazy. Super powerful characters. So you don't have to stress too much about having characters to build up because you will have that, right? And the good thing in the game is that you cannot go wrong with any characters that you're building because all of your characters will be max level based on the resonance level. So you can literally play with whatever characters you have and still don't have the regret, oh my god, I've built the wrong team and stuff.
That's right? Insane. That's insane.
It is, yeah.
For me, I haven't played a game like that. Had you before?
Yeah. A game like this before? No, I don't think I've played one that had that. No.
Good answer. Good answer. Because if you did, we probably can't say it.
No, I can't remember. I don't. Yeah. I really don't remember of a different one, right? But this is very good because it allows people to test all of their characters and just play around with whatever. Today I feel like I want to play Necrosis. Tomorrow I feel like I want to play Poison. Tomorrow I feel like I want to play with fire characters, and they're all available. Of course, you still have to skill them up and stuff.
Yeah.
So my main tip would be probably save your legendary scrolls till you play a little bit around, you test different characters, different teams, compositions, and see what you like, what works for you, right? And then invest the legendary scrolls into characters. With the epics and rares, you're gonna get plenty of them from the game. On the second day, at the 7-day login rewards, you're basically, not 7-day login rewards, the regular daily rewards, you're gonna get in Garius, which is one of the best tanks in the game, an epic.
I remember him from last time.
That should be the main character you skill up, scroll up, right? Like
Garius, he's top priority for skills.
Yeah,
got you.
Yeah, he's gonna be massive. Then you defeat stage 2 of the goblin. So on the top right corner of the screen, you see you have that.
Well, I wanted
kind of like a rhino.
Yeah, I want to pause real quick and just like resonance, because I didn't even know, like, I'm just gonna cop to it.
Yeah, go on.
I didn't even know what the heck it meant. Like, okay, resonance level, what the hell is that? What the hell's that? So basically, just to spell it out in case you guys are slow like I was at the beginning, it's like you level up all your characters at the same time on your entire account. So what Scratch is saying is don't stress who you're gonna level up or when you're gonna level them up. It's gonna affect everybody. But the skills, the specifics, the gear and the skills, that is where you're gonna want to focus on the heroes that you find best, that use the most. Sorry, go ahead, Scratch. So Goblet, it's
mainly the skills, because gear you can move it around for free. They don't charge you for it. You have
free gear removal. That's interesting.
Yeah, and the game basically gives you kind of like tons of gear at the beginning to help you out progress. The very first sets that you're getting, like epic sets, rare sets, they will have flat bonus stats rather than percentage bonuses for using a 2-piece set and stuff. And that's mainly because by the time you reach level 70, right, your base stats on your characters won't be as high. So flat stats are actually better for your characters because you're getting a bigger return. But after you reach level 60, you're going to be able to unlock legendary gear from dungeons, farming. The game will drop you some, and that's when percentages come in play. So at the beginning, in the first 4 days, I would not over farm gear. I would probably try to climb to the highest possible stage in a dungeon, maybe do, I don't know, 2-3 extra runs in each one of them to get a couple of extra pieces. You forge some because the game drops you materials for the forge too, and that's it with the farming for gear in the first 4 days, because that's when you're going to unlock after the higher level, and you're going to be able to actually get a much better return for your stamina, you know?
So in the early game, focus on progression, but not farming.
Yes, so the main priority in early days is Goblin. So once you reach level 59, that's when you stop farming the Goblin tomb in the first few days. That should be doable in the first 1.5 days, basically, as free-to-play. I have a free-to-play account as well. So the game is definitely really generous in terms of resources and everything, and the resonance level is what really helps a lot, right? So you defeat stage 2 of the Goblin. As I mentioned, if you click on the top right corner on that little rhino kind of beast, whatever he is, you're going to have basically the heroic journey that will show you tons of different characters that you're getting for free just by doing super easy milestones.
First 2 heroes to max.
Yeah, so basically on day 2, you're going to get Gary as the tank for free. Absolutely amazing. That's from the daily login rewards. On the first day, is basically you have like something called the heroic journey. You're going to have a bunch of quests, milestones that you got to reach. Like basically it's defeat the second stage on pretty much each dungeon. And every time you do that, you're going to get a very good character that is going to ace that area of the game, right? So starting with the Goblin, because we were talking about the importance of it, you're going to get 3 rare characters from there. But do not get deceived, because this rare character is a legendary in disguise. It's Sigrid. Probably some of you guys might remember her. An absolute monster when we're talking about damage. So the first skill ups for a rare should go into Sigrid 100%, because he's just really, really good.
First skill ups, first focus on Epic Garius. And then on rares, Sigrid all the way. I remember these. It's all coming back to me now, man. It's all coming back to me. All right, so those are the first 2 heroes that all players should focus on regardless. I love that there's a rare legendary in disguise. All right, so now we have a good barometer of what to do. Goblin progression in the storyline. Our first 2 heroes you've identified, Garius and Sigrid. Sigrid, rather. Anything else?
Summoning, guys. The game will give you around 650 summons in the first 1 month. You gotta be very, very careful, especially if you're free to play or low spender, with how you are using those summons. So you're gonna have a selective summons banner, from where at 300 summons, you're gonna be able to select from the 2 exclusives, right? They're both amazing. You can't go wrong with either one of them. It's up to your own preference if you like to play with Necrosis with summoners, or you like Frost more and you have more characters from that element, and then pick which one you want. But if you're free to play, on my free-to-play account, I was not able to claim any of the rewards from their websites, right? Because basically my free-to-play account and main account are connected to the same email account, right? So I've got them all on the main account, and the free-to-play is basically 0, like no event rewards, which are giving you a lot of stuff. So for me, I'm not going to be able to reach in 6 days throughout the duration of the first banner the 300 summons to select one of them. So if you are in a similar situation, I would recommend you to keep those 300 summons for the next banner or the next one where we have exclusives, because they're going to swap around like every 6-7 days, and this same exclusive will return on day 21 if I remember it correctly, because I had like a calendar. But the number 1 tip, if you go to the regular summoning banner, the Heliolite summons, you are guaranteed to get a legendary in the very first 20 summons. Make sure you are doing that before inputting a prophecy code or doing anything else. You can, of course, keep that for later and try to get the selected summoning banner first and the guaranteed legendary at a different time, because it will still be there, but is a guaranteed legendary in the first 20 summons there. It's not written anywhere, but is there, trust me.
Okay, this is a really good tip. So, if I understand you correctly, prophecy summons, really cool. You can get the code, submit your code, it's all good. But before you do that, summon 20 to get your legendary, and then go into the prophecy summons, correct?
Yeah, even with the prophecy, like I would probably recommend most people, if you did not pull an exclusive on that web event, or you don't have like 4 or 5 legendaries in it, wait with it, because that event lasts for literally 30 days. So you have plenty of time to input that code, because that will use 100 of your summons, right? So wait with that. I'll rather do a selected summons because you can pull a lot of characters from there too. Hell, you might be even pulling the same characters you have on the prophecy code, but you have 100 summons on the actual banner that will get you closer to the guaranteed exclusive, you know. So I would say wait with a prophecy code probably for a few weeks.
Okay, this is good stuff, man. I feel like you're giving players a good kind of barometer early game, just like what to focus on the very beginning. Obviously, just enjoy the storyline, like especially if you're into the lore in the background. I'm not really into lore normally.
I skip it. Skip.
but I will say that this one I do find better than your average, you know, like by a long shot, you know, like the plenty of cutscenes. It goes throughout the entire duration of the adventure or the storyline. So if you want to understand the whole backstory, the lore of the game, certainly it's probably one of the more recommended ones to actually, you know, go through and watch. I'll have download links, by the way, as well as the website that you can go to kind of rig your own summons in the show notes below in the description, in the pinned comment, as well as Scratch's channel. Scratch, any final little tips or anything bonus that you want to give us on our way out here?
Yeah, just have fun, guys. Don't stress about mistakes because pretty much everything that you're doing, it won't be a mistake. If you're summoning dupes, and you empower them and you're not buying the artifacts, especially for legendaries, do not stress about it because you can literally take back the dupes that you invest in it.
Yeah.
And you're going to be able to do that unlimited amount of times.
And we're going to talk about all the things that, because I've already noticed, geez, I just downloaded the game, I re-downloaded the game, right? But I've already noticed a lot of changes, even like little things, like little tiny quality of life, like when you're following the quest, it has like now that direct line and stuff like that. Very small stuff, but all over the place. So, can't wait to chat about all of that. Scratch, thanks again, man. You're the best. Appreciate you doing this with us.
Pleasure, buddy.
All right, guys. Hopefully that helped you again on your first day, your first week back to Dragonstride or Dragonheir, depending on which version that you guys are playing. Either way, go ahead and download the game. Check it out again in the pinned comment below. Check out Scratch's channel as well. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again to Dragonstride for sponsoring today's video. Much love. And as always, take care, guys.